Shalom, and welcome to this special edition of PowerPoints, Unlocking Your Blessing. We finished last week with talking about being set free from unhealthy habits, patterns, people, and relationships. I feel very pastoral in these PowerPoints because I want to make some very clear points. And if I was going to sit down and counsel you, one of the reasons people will like to people say, okay, I'm going to stop this relationship because it's unhealthy, and then people will stop the relationship and then say, it almost like a self-righteous spirit will come up on them, and they'll say, I'm going to break off my relationship. I'm not going to fellowship with you anymore because you're unhealthy. You maybe need to break the relationship, but the key is what we talked about last Friday is when you break a relationship, you cannot do it until you choose to walk in unforgiveness. You cannot be upset with that person. You cannot hold a grudge. You can't, walk in offense with them and then pull away, because then when you do that, all you're doing is building another bridge for the enemy to come and steal your blessings. So you really have to search your heart first and say, okay, this person is not going to change. They're not healthy for the direction the Lord is taking me, but I choose to separate from them in a healthy way by doing it with a forgiving heart. I need to forgive them from, we put expectations. We shouldn't, but we put expectations on people. So we need to say, I choose to forgive. I choose to release my expectations. Forgive me, Lord. I choose to bless that person. My recommendation is, if you're going to pull away from somebody, is do your best to communicate to them after you have personally in your prayer closet walked in forgiveness with them, and then say, I'm going to pull back for this season of time, and the reason I'm doing it is because I'm trying to work out some things in my own life. Don't put it on them, but they need to be able to feel the love of God from you, that you're doing it for a reason, and don't become over spiritual. And God told me to pull away from you because you're bad. I know I'm exaggerating, but people do things like this, and what it does is it stirs up the spiritual realm around you more than fixing the problem. Unlocking your blessing, these PowerPoints and this whole teaching series is about bringing peace, joy, and strength into your life, not destroying others in the process. So I want to pray that for you right now. Father God, for those habits, patterns, people, and relationships that we need to pull back from, Lord, let us do it in love. Let us walk in forgiveness. And Lord, let us not have any personal demands that we put on that person. We choose to release those in our life and walk in peace with all of our brothers. The word says, blessed is the peacemaker. And when it says that, blessed is the peacemaker in Matthew 5 in the Beatitudes, it says, for these are the sons of God. If you're going to walk in your inheritance as a son, you have to be a peacemaker with the brothers. I'll see you tomorrow.